Love you, Chaz. Boom.
Chaz, love you. Happy 30.
Chaz, when I think of you, I think of strength and how you have overcome some challenges that none of us have had to do. And I love you, and I just think that it's such a blessing for us to be together.
It should be an inspiration to us all to see him as happy as he is.
Generous, thoughtful, warm, loving, funny, witty.
The most positive person I have ever met. He has nothing ever bad to say. He is always happy.
Ever since Chaz was a little boy, he just radiated love, and his love for God and his love for family, and his generosity and his heart is probably bigger than anybody's you've ever met.
Chaz, he's just such a great guy. He has so much energy, and he really brings that to the whole room and everyone else around him. And I think he's always been so inclusive to me with sending messages and making sure he gives me a hug when I walk in and say hi to him.
Because we grew up together as kids, and I've just seen the kind of person and man that he's turned into, and in the face of so many challenges and adversity, he's always so happy and positive and optimistic, and he's someone that I aspire to be more like in that way.
He always has the most positive attitude, is so one of the most thoughtful and caring people, and just in light of everything that he's faced, his challenges, that he maintains that attitude is just such an inspiration to me, and I feel so blessed to be a part of his family.
Chaz is the most extraordinary individual I think I've met. He is so caring and sweet and wise, but mostly he is so godly, and I've learned and grown in my faith because of Chaz.
Chaz is probably the most personable and most memorable individual I've met. He's just a fantastic heart, and we love him to death.
You never see Chaz where he's not excited to see you. He's constantly just an uplifting spirit. You walk, you get around him, and you feel so wanted. Even though I might not see him all the time, or I get a text message from him and I text him back, and it's like your best friend that you haven't talked to in 20 years.
Wow, if I had to describe Chaz in one word, it would be that he's just truly amazing. He's one of a kind. He's got a heart of gold, and he's got love for everybody.
Amazing. Literally, if I had to, in one word, I'd say amazing. And that's just because anybody that comes into, just from observing this, anybody that comes into contact with him, you can tell, like, it's going to leave a mark on them. He's extremely impressionable. I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed by how he has that ability to, like, make everybody feel like they're his best friend.
Warm-hearted, very thoughtful, the kind of guy that you're just glad to say he's in your family and you know him.
He's an amazing person. I've known him for 30 years, and I don't know, he's just a great person. I've never had anything bad to say about him.
He's just friends with everyone. He's always happy and friendly.
He is an amazing person. He has a strength and a spirit that I could only wish to encompass one day. He's overcome so many things that most people would just give up on, and he's just does everything with a smile.
Chaz is a very special kid. I remember when he was born and how just precious he was. And he came to, I believe it was my dad's funeral with Dabney and Charlie. And just such a sweet kid. And then he came to my wedding, and just the biggest smile on his face the entire time. And that kid has never faltered with a smile. It's awesome.
First of all, Chaz is my favorite cousin, and has always been a huge part of the family. Between his sweet and kind heart and his lovey-dovey attitude, you just can't get enough.
Chaz is amazing.
Chaz is the son I never had. And if I could have a son, I'd want him to be just like Chaz, because Chaz has a heart of gold. He's genuine, he's caring, he's loving, and he would do anything in the world for you.
I love Chaz. He's got a big heart. And
that's what I was going to say. He's so generous and kind and sweet and loving, and I love giving him hugs.
And he loves his family.
He does love his family.
And you can tell
very
he loves
much.
his family.
Chaz just doesn't let anything get him down. Everybody around Chaz knows that Chaz just brings out the happy. You can't help it.
I think Chaz, to me, is just a beacon of light. He just attracts people to that inner light that he has.
Chaz is the most unselfish, giving, loving, compassionate human being that I've ever met in my life.
Chaz is compassionate, loving, he's charming. He knows the Lord and he lets everyone know it. And to know Chaz is to know God, and he's amazing to be around for that reason.
I've known Chaz since he's about 5 years old, and we've been on many, many trips to Aruba. We've birthdays, we have the same birthdays, my little birthday buddy. I'm the skipper and he's my little buddy. If everybody could have the compassion, the giving heart that he has, the world would be a much, much better place.
Hey Chaz, I had a great time in Aruba with you and I love you very much.
Chaz is a fine young man that loves to have a big time at Halloween every year, and I always look forward to it.
Chaz is just such an optimistic, happy guy. He loves everything. He's got so much love to give. His spirit is so bright. His heart is so pure and innocent. He's an inspiration to me, and I am very proud to say that he is my nephew.
A very happy-go-lucky kind of guy. Has a very contagious smile, especially when it comes to some kind of joke or form of torture that he knows Robbie or Moose are in store for. Oh, and love of all Olaf. Anything Olaf definitely makes me think of Chaz.
He's the most genuine, caring person I've ever met in my life. And he's so generous and always puts others before himself because he just cares so much about everybody.
Chaz is just pure love. He's a big teddy bear everybody loves.
He's been an inspiration to me and my family. But at the top of the list for me would be his toughness. You know, my definition of toughness is the ability to be comfortable in an uncomfortable setting, and when the odds are stacked against you and there's adversity. And for me, that's Chaz.
We just have a good time when we're together and we have things to talk about and share. The one thing that stands out the most is his love for God, his love for his family, and just truly his spirit. He actually has the strongest will of anyone that I know.
It was fun being with our brother.
How much are you loved?
This. Oh, the drugs. It's not.
Why are you so special?
Because I love life.
And life loves you.
I know.
This has been the best week.
Yes, it is.
What was your speech last night? Can you say it again?
Yes. Thank you all for coming to celebrate my 30th birthday is a miracle from God that made it for love you all. Thank you.
Beautiful. You're gonna make me cry, Chaz.
Me too, again.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're having an amazing time.
I am.
Love you.
Love you.